Sanibonani, good day. This is Charlie Fitness Personal Training Services based in Newcastle. Today, I just want to talk about personal training and why did I basically actually got into personal training and the whole lot and where how did I go about it. Basically, I was not a sportsy kid in the primary school, high school. The last thing I remember was uh, in I think primary school. I did athletics, like cross country, and that's it. And then when I finished high school, I did a sport management diploma, which I dropped out and then went to overseas. And then the moment I went there, I basically worked in the gym like for 2 years, studied personal training and just did fitness instructing and I did indoor cycling mostly. And I just continued doing that. I did exercise, I did aerobics, I did every single thing in the UK for 2 full years. Sport management wise, I did. And then I came back. I went again to do personal training in a private gym in Newcastle. Then I decided to go to Devon Devon workshop, and I work for Virgin Active. I think I did that thing for 1 year. Then I quit because I couldn't actually understand the business side of personal training. Then I went to Joburg and did lifestyle consultant, which is basically the fitness instructor for Virgin Active in Sanding Hill, Joburg. Did that thing for 2 years, got bored again, and went back to Newcastle in a private gym and did personal training. That's where I learned all the nitty gritty parts of personal training. Then Planet Fitness opened up in 2019, I think. And yeah, I did personal training then. And so far, so good at that. And during those times, I managed to study full time information technology at diploma. And I did NOSA safety for Samtrack and like everything. And I did smaller courses throughout the thing. But so far, everything attracted me to personal training, and that's it. And I've been doing that for now, minimum between 15 to 20 years. The thing about personal training, as much as you can study personal training, you can get your certificates, wara. The most important thing is you gotta trust yourself. You need to be you need to value yourself first before you basically help someone. And luckily for me, it's basically helped me that I physically lost weight. I physically did it alone before. I lost about 20 kg with no diet. I don't do diet. I don't trust diet. That's for me. That's the whole thing. And yeah, and I lost weight just by eating normally, uh, training, comrade. But the first thing though with the personal training is trust yourself. You need to trust yourself. You need to have so much self awareness, very much. You need to like actually know yourself so much. You need to have boundaries a lot because most of people do not understand personal training. They think that it's basically not a job, and I can actually prove that thing it is a job. You can help a lot of people. You can make a difference using personal training. You can change people's lives with personal training. For me, I thought that a personal trainer should be big, like muscly, everything with everything, right? So I basically always wanting to prove to basically have an external validation, meaning that I needed to prove to people that I am a personal trainer, not just I'm thin and like everything. So I basically decided, because I love to do comrades, I basically decided that, huh, let me just do comrades. I did comrades. I did it twice, and so far every time I finish comrades, it's not about them. It's about you. You need to trust yourself more, because if you do not trust yourself, you cannot finish the comrades. Meaning, if you wanna help a person lose weight, it's not about losing weight. It's about giving that person hope that they can do it. And it's not about being a physical and being everything. It's about actually uh, trying to teach that person to like instill habits, that one, and giving hope and being a role model to that person. And not just a role model to be perfect, but to be human, that you too can like make a mistake. And that's it. And I've done a lot of bad stuff like smoking, and I've actually quit now for 2 years, which was the most difficult thing. But for me, quitting smoking was, I basically said, I love running more than smoking, and that's it. So I chose running, and that's why I run practically every day, because I love it. I can I can actually say stop smoking and just continue to. You need to find something you basically enjoy and just do it. And for now, I've learned that if you want to actually help people, you need to have boundaries. You need to tell people what, how much you charging, how you work, and you do not, uh, you shouldn't accept anything below. For me, I work one-on-ones or group personal training between 2 to 4 people in a group, virtual training, or indoor cycling and box exercise. And I do sometimes do running, long runs, especially on Saturday morning. I charge 50 runs, because if you want to save a person, you need to gain something back, whether it's monetary or something. But you need, and then in today's world, it's money. So you need to trust your basic skills for that. So for me, it's about my skills, my experience, and serving people. And don't lie to people. And the most important thing is having boundaries. You need to tell, inform your clients about boundaries. Meaning, if a client cancels, let's say they book you at 9 o'clock in the morning, and they will cancel you at 10 past 9. What's the point? Because you are basically already at the gym. They should actually cancel at least 2 hours 2 hours before, or the night before, just to sort your schedule out. So boundaries is important. Respect, you gotta respect my time and your time. And the third thing is, you need to be prepared to every client you get to meet, because it is a privilege helping people. And let's say you basically work from 5 o'clock till 9, which is normally a personal training time. So it's 5 o'clock in the morning till 9 or 10 in the morning, and then from 4 till 9 at night, and sometimes during the day. But it's very randomly, because you're basically working with different personalities. From 4 to 10, you basically can be looking at 10 or 12 people with different personality, and you need to have the plan of how you can self-regulate in like dealing with the people. For me, I basically meditate. That's one. I basically bath with salt, the big salts, like the Himalayan salt, just to chill and just wash off people's energy, because it might hinder your specific aura, your attitude, your mood. And then three, which is the most important thing, is you need to have a schedule. So you need to know that on Monday you're doing this, on Friday you're doing this, on Tuesday you're doing this. It shouldn't be something that you just come in and just do it and just doing it. You need to have a plan. Like, in like high school days, you got a certain class at 9 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, and then break. You need to have the same thing. You need to actually wake up in the morning and say, okay, it's a Tuesday today. I've got at 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock, at 12 o'clock, and from then you need to have a food schedule as well. How's your energy when you're hungry? How's your energy when you're full? So you need to eat properly and within time, and water and supplements. Don't drink too much on Friday night, because the next day you it might actually affect. Oh yes, I drink, but I drink it moderately. That's it. And you need to take courses to self-develop, especially with money things. You need to have a money schedule, how to save, and with the personal training, especially if you are working for a commercialized gym, you pay rent. So for me, I pay rent in South African rents in Planet Fitness Newcastle. I pay 3,670 per month. So now that means you need to know how many clients cover your rent at the gym and then cover your living expenses. So meaning, for me, I charge, which is very cheap in Newcastle. That's why you need to have value and be able to charge more. Because the moment you charge more, you need to deliver more. And then the moment you deliver more, you need to trust yourself in the service you deliver. So for me, I charge 100 rands 1 hour, and then depending on like how many sessions per week, per month, that's it. And then the group personal training, if a group comes in 3 times a week for a month, I charge 650 for 3 times, and then I charge 5 days a week for 850, and that's it. So that means that just works out to, if I do 2 1-on-ones, which is, if I say that client 4 times, which is gonna be 1.6. So 1.6 plus 1.6, it's 3.2, and then I do a one group, which is 650. So 6 times 4 is 2004. So it's basically covered. So now if I do 2 and then one group, that's it. I need 2 1-on-ones and then one group. And then the more I got that stuff, I'm covered. So for me, my goal is having 6 1-on-ones, uh, 2 groups of 3 times a week for a month, and then 3 groups 5 days a week for, that's it. And then virtual. But you need to have the schedule on it. The moment you've got the schedule, you, you need to have that thing. and meditate. And you just need to love whatever you do. You've got stresses. The thing that just helped me is to write a grateful list every day, 5 days a week. What am I grateful for? Then I do my personal development book, read about 10 pages. I read the Bible, and of course I do active work like walking and journal. That's it. But for now, I just love personal training. So here's my story. See you next time.